Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It is an early morning in Nova Scotia this morning. It is gorgeous out. There's not a breath of wind, man. It's unseasonably warm. And I'm out for a Boxing Day bushcraft breakfast in the woods by a stream, man. So I've wandered along trying to find a good spot to set up and have breakfast. I haven't had coffee yet, so if I don't make sense, it's because I haven't had coffee yet. What a great Christmas time we've had. But now it's Boxing Day, so out into the woods I come for breakfast. I had some leftovers to bring. So I'm just going to get some breakfast on the go here and enjoy a bit of time beside this stream. There's multiple little waterfalls here right beside me. It's good stuff, man. Looks like it's going to be a sunny day. I was out just before daylight and started in, so anyway, I'm going to get set up. I brought my little Frosty the Stove Man with me. So I'm going to get him packed full of sticks, get some sticks gathered up, get coffee on the go first thing, then we'll get some breakfast. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. All right, I got some sticks piled up there. So let's see what we got in here. I've got my Frosty the Stove Man stove today. It's a stick stove I made out of a dollar store tin. I just cut a hole in the front of it. What I did different was I drilled holes along the back side of this tin, and I put metal screening down in the bottom to hold everything above those holes, so those holes shouldn't get blocked off. And last time I used it, I was pretty impressed with it, but last time was the first time I ever used it. So we'll see how it works today. So I'm going to be playing with fire, so I got gloves. I got my tinder kit, but I haven't needed it. I was able to gather birch bark off the landscape and small twigs. I got my fire lighting kit. I got my breakfast. Ooh, looks like my eggs made it again. That's my entire breakfast in this little bear complex container. That was a gift. That was a very nice gift, man. I really use those a lot. I got my spatula. Coffee kit. Very important. And I show you something I did there yesterday. So if you've been following along, you know that I made a hammock chair out of an old pair of coveralls. So I still had another leg to those coveralls. So I made myself a little sack out of one of the legs to carry my cook kit in. So I've got my frying pan in here, my kettle, and a plate. That way, that's just going to keep soot from getting all over the place inside of my pack. So that's all that stuff. And like once I'm where I'm going and got that unpacked, I could use that as a seat too if I wanted to or something. Who knows? Okay. I've got a decent little pile of sticks there. Oh my, where's my water? My cup is also important. And yes, I got water. Perfect. That should be everything now. Yep, that's it. All right. I'll bring you in closer and we'll see if we can get the stove going. I might grab a couple more handfuls of slightly bigger sticks and we'll get this breakfast rocking and rolling. I'm just taking my time here this morning, man. It is beautiful out. Beautiful, beautiful Boxing Day in Nova Scotia. Now I've got this set up that I can put my oils in there too. Okay. I've got this set so that once I light it, I'll be able to get that pot right on it. I like this little wide mouth steel bottle. Holds exactly enough for 1 cup of coffee, for which I'm going to be very grateful here this morning. Man, what a view. I'll put that stuff there. Coffee cup can go there. Okay, water is ready. Now I believe we are ready to light this. I'm going to use a little piece of cotton soaked in Vaseline. This has been my go-to lately, man. It's so small, but so effective. Like that little bit is probably way more than I need. I've got a lighter in my pocket, but I mean, anybody can just stick a lighter in there and light something, so I'm going to try to light this with the ferro rod, of course. I like to pull that cotton all apart really good, make it super fine. I'm going to stick it right in here amongst the birch bark. Now, I've had trouble getting this to go in the past, just because it's a little bit difficult to get a spark to land on there, but I think we'll get her. Let's give it a try. Okay, I got my ferro rod, I got my QSP. There we go. And that birch bark should take right off, hopefully. Let's get our little bit of water on. All right, we are underway. Shit, 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 shit. Okay, let's get our coffee ready to pour. Should have a glove on to do this. Let's keep putting some sticks to that. Hopefully that'll keep going enough to, at the very least, give me coffee. At the very most, give me breakfast. So I've just got my silicone pour over device there. Ooh, I should have checked. I only had one coffee filter left. I had to restock my coffee kit when I get home. As always, I got my Excel mint tins. I use those for carrying my sugar. Oh, I got a pine needle in there, or spruce needle, I mean. A little bit of sugar in the bottom of my mug. And this guy goes right on top of here. And one of these mint tins is the perfect amount of coffee for me for one mug. So I'll put him in there. Perfect. Yeah, I think the trick to this is going to be keeping that going while I'm pouring coffee. Oh well, we'll see. It's doing good so far. That shouldn't take long. That's doing great. Ooh, that's hot. Found last time I used this stove, I didn't keep enough sticks to it, so it almost went out on me because it burns so efficiently where the those air holes are. So it's always drawing air. Yeah, we're doing good there now. She's starting to slow down a bit there now. That's good. Oh yeah, we'll be to a boil any second. I like to run these little stoves on a baking pan. That way, as you can see, there's a little bit of fire coming out of that stove, but it's all just landing on the baking pan. It's not hurting a thing. Oh yeah, I got rolling boil now. So let's get started pouring. You know, watch, my kettle's pretty old. I've been using it for a good long time, and sometimes the handle wants to pop off the backside. It popped off the other day and I bent it and got it back on, but the squirrels found me. Oh, that coffee smells good, man. What a view, man. I'll show you here once I get settled after I'm done cooking, but there's like a nice little reflecting pool right there, little waterfalls right here, and I can see right down. It's beautiful. All right, I'll have that ready for putting my. I always put my pour over device into my kettle when I'm got my cup full. There's my spoon. For boiling a pot of water, Frosty works really well. There we go. I got a nice full cup of coffee there. Quick stir. Ooh, that looks good. Put that there. Where's my lid? There's my coffee lid. I'm just going to put that on there to keep that hot while I'm cooking. Perfect. He can go over here for now. Now, if I get that pan right on there now, I even brought a plate today. Pan's got a little bit of dirt in it, but that's not going to hurt nothing. Oh, that's pretty level, man. I like that. I struggled on the way in to find a nice level spot. Took me a good while. So, what do we got for breakfast? My buns are a little bit squeezed, but that's okay. I got 2 buns in there. I'll let some air at them so they maybe unsqueeze themselves a little. All right, those are gonna work. So first I want in, got 2 eggs. They made it. I got cheese. I should put some oil in that pan. It's looking pretty hot. Carry my oil just in one of these, just olive oil. It's just in one of these here dropper bottles. There should be lots there. All right, so I got ham and onion left over from last night's supper. I'm gonna have to get this in the pan and get some more wood in there, I think. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more wood in there right away. That's the thing, the stove works well, but it burns almost too efficiently. It doesn't like to build a bit of coals because of all the air coming from underneath, I reckon. There we go, he's gonna go again. Yes, sir. Just as I figured. I thought he might do that when I poured my coffee in the in-between when I wasn't feeding it. I think I can get it back going again. It's not out. Huh. Oh, there we go. We got some flame coming there now. Perfect. He's going again. Come on. Oh, I blew a bunch of dirt all over my cheese. Oh well, it blows right off. There we go. We'll be cooking here in a second. There we go. Now we're cooking again. Well, that smells pretty good too. Oh yeah. I'm going to have to get my eggs in there sooner than later, I would say. And we're cooking outside of my stove there right now, but it's coming back in. Try to get that pretty level. That's going to be hot, isn't it? There we go. I think my onions are softened up enough there right now that I can get my eggs in. I'm just going to try to make like a mound on one side and a mound on the other. Just one egg in. And there's egg number 2. I think we'll be good there now. Should be enough heat in there to take me all the way to getting the eggs cooked. I hope. Smoke right in my eyes. There we go. Now we got something on the go. Now I'm thinking would be a good time to put some cheese on this too. My cheese got a little bit of ash on it. That's alright, I don't mind. When I blew the fire back to life, I blew some ashes on my cheese. Now, where did the other side of that thing go? There we go. So my eggshells can go in there. Oh, we're close. Oh yes, the handle of my flipper is right in the flames there now. My cheese is almost melted though. Ooh, that smells good. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's ready for a bun. Okay, let's put this all together now. Okay, let's see if we can get this onto a bun. Looking good. Might even be able to toast my bun a little bit. Let's see. What do I get there? Oh, that's the bottom and the top. Well, he's a little bit toasted. No boy. Is that ever looking pretty good, man? There we go. Ham and onion and egg and cheese. Oh, well, that fire in the Frosty the Stove Man is going out already. That's burning right down to nothing but ash. Oh, that coffee's nice. Ooh, boy. It's hot, too. Had a hard job this morning finding a decent spot to have breakfast. I walked for a bit, trying to find somewhere somewhat level, and I never did find it. That's okay. All right, let's have a try of this. Hmm. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I put that there just to keep the next one warm. Oh, baby. What a beautiful morning. Hmm. Boxing Day bushcraft breakfast, man. Beautiful. Cannot ask for better than this. I'm going to tuck into this and eat my breakfast. I'll give you some shots of what I'm seeing while I do that. Hmm. Very good. It's good, but the cheese just puts it over the top. Amazing. Nice strong coffee. Oh man, my ham and onion and egg and cheese breakfast sandwiches were really good. My coffee's really good too. He's just going to show you there. He's nice and cool now. My crossbars are starting to warp. That's to be expected, but I show you is inside the stove. What's left there? Well, nothing but powder ash, man. That screen stayed unblocked, so that allowed the holes to stay unblocked. So it drew air the whole time. I almost lost it there when I was transitioning from boiling water to cooking. Ooh, you're dirty too. Anyway, that's why I got a stuffed sack here for him. Pretty efficient little stove. I had just enough sticks gathered up to accomplish that breakfast, so I'm grateful for that. I didn't have to scramble. Try turning him a bit. See if we can stuff him in this sack. This was just a repurposed stuff sack that had like the canoe kit for carrying a canoe on the roof of your car. I got roof racks. I didn't need it. Throw a half hitch on him and I hang him on the outside of my pack once my coffee's done. Pretty efficient. Pretty good little stove, man. Frosty the stove, man. mm, beautiful. Even with my baking pan on the ground there, I still heated up the ground a little bit. Not ground, all this is just duff on top of a large rock. Hmm. What a great spot, man. I love it. Not exactly level, a little bit hard to film, but just I didn't have many options to give you different views due to the uneven ground, but to just come and sit, man, beautiful. Love it. Oh, yeah. Mm. What a great way to start the day, man. Sitting by a little stream, right beside multiple little waterfalls, nice little reflecting pool. Mm. Coffee, breakfast. Ah, I'm a little bit over full. I think I could probably roll down the hill from here. Oh well. Beautiful. Very nice. I got all my stuff put away. Got everything all cleaned up. Oh, there we go. Couldn't have asked for a more perfect morning in the woods, man. Took me a while to find a spot, but once I found it, I was in good shape. Everything's all picked up. Looks good. All right, there we go, folks. I'm all cleaned up, all packed up, good to go. Beautiful bit of time in the woods this morning. The Boxing Day morning bushcraft breakfast in the woods. Complete success, man. Talk about all filled up. I've been sitting here having my coffee, just breathing it all in, man. Taking it home with me is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to head down the hill, see what's going on at home. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember, folks, you will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.